YouTube, what's going on? Long time no see. We got the service Crocs on, and we're gonna need them for this project I just picked up. What we're looking at here is a 78 Chevrolet Impala. She looks to be in dire condition, probably because she is. She was inspected for 2012. She needs a dash. She was last tagged 2011. It's all right though. We have 4 newish tires for it, come with her. We got all 4 original hubcaps on her, which I've been told is worth something. So we'll take that. Halfway clean interior, needs a good vacuum, good clean, a few rips on the seats, stuff like that. We're looking at the green interior, back when cars were cars and we had ashtrays built in. Oh yeah. No AC, all manual windows, only 1 mirror, none on the passenger side. You guys know what year they started requiring to have the mirror on both sides? Let me know. I found it quite interesting. She needs a windshield. This will show you that here. She got a pretty good crack in her. This was a 1-owner car, number 2. She has some issues, but she does run. Go to my shorts to check that out. You can see the video of us getting her going. But as a result of that, we stirred her up and discovered we got a pretty bad hole in the fuel tank, for one. Need to get the proper battery, because I'm sure it's not supposed to sit on an angle like that. She was pissing coolant from the bottom of this, so I'm assuming that that's no good. The heater core, or whatever you want to call her. Yeah, fuel tank has 2 pinholes in it, dripping steady. We got a 305 shoved in here. Nice old girl. And the transmission's leaking from somewhere, but I got to get the fuel tank fixed and get it running so I can find the tranny leak. She ever run good though when she was running. We know the thermostat was working, and we had her running. We watched through here and you could see the radiator was circulating just to beat Jesus, so we will take that. No squeals, no whines, no nothing. Let's see if we can't show you this leaking fuel tank here. When I got home from work, it was just pissing, so we'll see if she still is. That's going to be some kind of hard for you guys to see, but you can see that steady drip. And then this one developed after we loaded it. So it's leaking fuel. That means there's still fuel in it. Maybe we'll get lucky and she will start. Shall we find out? See if this battery I threw in it's any good. Square key for ignition, round for doors and trunk. This car is 20 years older than I am, and my first carbureted vehicle, so I'm not too sure on all the perks of her. Yeah, I don't think she's getting any fuel, boys. She's got to be some kind of low. Battery's good though. Oh, she wanted to. Yeah, she's pretty well out, I'd say. Maybe I won't have to worry about a drain pan under her because she's about to run dry. Yeah, she's a nice old rig though. You can see obviously a squirrel got in here, but that heater core was leaking inside of here, so I don't know if a varmint got at her or what. We're looking at 82,182 kilometers. As you can see, kilometers are on the top, miles are on the bottom, so I'm assuming that odometer's reading in kilometers. The AM only radio. Of course, we got the nice bench seat, or couch, if you want to call it, because boys, these seats are comfortable. All the lights work, signal lights, everything's all good. Paint's not too bad on her. Not too bad at all. She needs a good wash, but we'll get there. So yeah, I gotta find the fuel tank. That's my first step, so that I can fill her up and get her running good and get her all cleaned out, because I'm sure it's all gummed up from whatever's been sitting in it for the last 10 years, since 2011 or 15 now, I suppose. Geez, maybe I am getting old too. Anyway, this is what we're starting with here, so you have to follow along if you want to see her come together. I'm kind of looking for a used fuel tank before I buy a new one, but the gas gauge doesn't work either, so I'd like to think that if I bought a new one and a new pickup and everything, maybe I could get the gas gauge to work. But for now, what I got to do is I got to give her a good vacuum inside and outside, get everything all cleaned up. And I'm going to bypass this, just hook these two lines here together for now. That should handle that problem. There's the coolant leaking out of it once I do get it running. And I kind of half thought about running it off a jerry can in the trunk just to get her running, but I don't think there's any sense messing around with that. Might as well just get a tank and be done with it. So if I got to order a new one, then I will. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. If I don't find one by Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to have to just order a new one. So $230 and change or something there on Rock Auto. So we'll see. But yeah, am I ever excited to see what becomes of her. She's a straight old car, missing a few chrome trims and stuff, but not much you can really do about that stuff. She's lived a life already. Maybe not a high kilometer life, but a life nonetheless. Yeah, she is good though. You can tell it's been sitting, all this shit's gunked up on her. Has rear defrost, which I found kind of interesting for a car of this year. But yeah, when I had her running, she was running good. Well, if I keep some fuel in it, maybe we'll get to take you on a drive here someday. Show you the power of the 305. She almost has balls, that's all I'll say about it. Nothing too crazy, but it did sound good, so I guess one really can't complain too much, can they? Anyway, I'm gonna get the vacuum out and start sucking her off, I guess. Get her cleaned up. Well, I just got the air cleaner all vacuumed out and I was just about to pop her, and look at the goodies that are in here now. Well, I think it's safe to say that this piece here is going away and probably never coming back. One day I'll probably end up with one of them fancy air cleaners on it that's open all the way around anyway. Since, as I'm sure you noticed, I already had the lid upside down for the extra 6 horsepower it gives, as my old man says. Although I can't doubt him on that, because he has a lot more experience with these old motors than what I do, so just have to take his word for it. We needed all 6 of those horsepowers to get her on the trailer too, I'm sure. Anyway, we'll keep digging into this and see what we find here. Here we go, let's see what lies inside her. Oh geez, she was almost empty. Gosh dang squirrels. Throw on the nice new hay conveyor here. Alright, let's see what comes out of the rest of this here. Go on, Daisy. Oh, at least most of it was in that part. Luckily, when I had her running, I had that off the whole time, so shouldn't have had any issue of any of that stuff getting into the motor. Boy, they got her jammed up full though. Real full. Anyway, so what I was really after is, since I had that off, is see all the debris down on the top of the motor here. I want to get all this stuff cleaned up, but now I got to clean that up too, since it fell apart since I pulled that up open. But we'll get her. Air cleaner looks good. Actually, we'll take that. Small victory. Here we go. All right. So now it's time to bypass this heater core. See what the verdict is. Being a plumber, luckily I got lots of chunks of copper around. So that's our plan. There's a piece of 1/2 inch and a piece of 3/4 here. 1/4 inch nut drivers on her, ready to go. See what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. I know it needs a new heater core anyway, so it's kind of a shame, but oh well. Who knew how often you can use plumbing tools while you're working on cars? Set of PEX cutters here. See if I can't douse myself in coolant. One, two. Now, she wants the 1/2 inch, boys. That's exactly what she'll get too. There, that's that done. One more thing out of the way. Geez, I wish I had a gas tank so I could start playing with this. It was having trouble in running before. It would work fine, but as soon as you put it underneath a load, it was quitting. And at first I thought, oh, must be some old stale fuel in it, but then I realized that the fuel was leaking so bad there's no possible way there was any fuel in it. So I'm not sure if whatever was in the carburetor's just gummed up, or maybe I'll have to clean the carb, I don't know. But get a new fuel tank, get some fresh Supreme in her, maybe a little douse of seafoam mixed in with the fuel to get her burning hot and clean her out. Start with that and go from there, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. But yeah, anyway, you guys want to see more about this car, you be sure to follow the channel, drop a like, comment, tell me what you're thinking. If you know any parts handy to New Brunswick, let me know. Love to hear from you. And other than that, can't wait to get her on the road. Hope you guys are having a great day, and thanks for watching.